Alright, Shalom. First and foremost, before I get started, I want to give all honor, praise, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Rakar Kodash. Double honor to my apostle elders of Great Millstone that taught me this truth. And peace and bless to you brothers out there that's pushing this word and all truth and sincerity, man. Shalom. Alright, this is the brother Amwan from the GMS Charlotte camp coming back learning another lesson through the spirit of Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahushua. You know, this pretty much wanted to talk about how we're not supposed to be, laboring to get rich in this society, man, because as you begin to wake up to the evils of the world, man, you see that one of the main sources that brings in this wickedness is, the pursuit of money, man, the pursuit of riches. They tell you that the pursuit of happiness, the pursuit of happiness, is measured by how much money you have, man. And so our people looking to escape the oppression that we are in, man, they choose to follow after riches to try to escape the hell we catching, man. When the scriptures tell you that we're not supposed to be doing that, man. We're not supposed to be trying to labor to be rich, man, because riches lead unto destruction, man. All right, it deters your heart from what is supposed to be focused on. Which you know that the Hebrew word for heart means la'ab. It means your mind, man. So riches cloud your judgment, man. So I just want to go into a couple scriptures to speak on this. Hopefully it won't be too long, but if it is, hey, it's just through the spirit. So I'm gonna start out here in Proverbs 23:4. All right, it says, "Labor not to be rich." Okay, cease from thy own wisdom. All right. It says labor not to be rich, man. So we're not supposed to be trying to get rich, like 50 Cent says in the world, get rich or die trying, man. Nah, that's not the spirit you're supposed to be in, man, because like I said, riches, they taint your judgment, man. If you down bad and you come across a way to become rich, that's a wicked way, man. That temptation is gonna overthrow your judgment if you're not strong in the mind, man. That's what causes a lot of people to err from their morals, because they're so attracted to that lust of money, man, that they'll do whatever and whatever it takes to get that, man. So it says you're supposed to sing from thy own wisdom, man, because it may seem like a good thing whenever you come across it, but at the end of the day, this society, you have to do wicked to get that money, man. All right, so you can't let that lust of the eyes of the flesh, man, overtake your judgment. Okay, it says, "Wilt thou set thine eyes upon that which is not? For riches certainly make themselves wings, then fly away as an eagle towards heaven." Right, because it says that without sight, will they set their eyes on that which is not, because as we all know, man, this money isn't even real money, man. This is a debt note, man. FRNs, man. It's nothing backed by this money, man. So with that being said, if this was real money, you should be able to take this to the bank and get the equivalent of gold of how much money you're trying to deposit with, man. You say you have $10 as you want to go to the bank, you should be able to receive $10 in gold, on back from the money you give them to the bank, man. But thanks to these elite banking families, the 1%, they've totally taken the gold standard out of the money and left you with a FRN, man, a Federal Reserve note, money that's not backed by anything. So you pretty much spending monopoly money, and now they going towards this cryptocurrency, which is all digitalized now. Your biometrics and all this, man, which is really all going towards a chip, man. All right, so if you setting your eyes upon this money, you really don't know what you about to get yourself into, because hey, at the snap of a finger, this money is gonna be gone before you know it, man. Because these elites are waiting for the perfect opportunities to crash this dollar, because these other countries are getting rid of the U.S. currency, man, and going with their own forms of currency, because they know that this money system that they have is bullcrap, man. So they're going away from it, and China and Russia they're trading within themselves, man. The petrodollar is failing miserably. So they see the ins and outs of this dollar is not benefiting them, so they're going away from it. So we're not supposed to be caught up in and trying to be rich, man, trying to follow after this money, because at the end of the day it's going to fall away, man. It says they certainly make themselves wings and they fly away like an eagle towards the sky, man. Towards the heaven. So just there it's going to be there for a moment and it's going to be gone, man. So with that being said, we're supposed to try to make ends meet. We got to do what we got to do with the money. Support ourselves. Buy the food, pay your bills, get gas. Do your daily necessities with this money. But that shouldn't be our MO. We shouldn't be trying to work 9, 10, 11, 12-hour shifts, man. 7 days a week, burning yourself, burning the candle on both ends, man. On some no days off stuff, man. Nah, we can't live like that, because that's wearing yourself out to the T, man. And ultimately, you're gonna destroy yourself trying to move like that, man. You're gonna destroy yourself, man. All right. This is because when you come into this this understanding, you begin to realize that this money isn't anything. It's not nothing to cover after, man. Because me speaking for myself, when I was in the world, I always lust after something that I wanted, which involves having to get money for it, and you get that thing that you was coveting after, and then the thrill is there for like a split second, and then you on to the next thing, and then it's on to the next thing, and so on and so on and so on, man. So you can't live in that type of lifestyle, because that void is never going to be filled, man. The only way you're going to fill that void is by doing this work, man. Building your relationship up with Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, and ultimately, giving yourself all the way over to Him, man. Because if you falling after the flesh trying to chase this money, man, you are putting yourself in a never-ending void that you're gonna always try to fill yourself up with meaningless things, and you're never gonna be satisfied, man. That's why you're supposed to be content with the arrangements the Lord gave you. All right, and I'm gonna get the scripture to prove that. This is Proverbs 30:8. It reads, "Remove far from me vanity and lies. Give me neither poverty nor riches. Feed me with food convenient for me." Right. You're supposed to put off all the wants that you lusted after in the flesh, man. Because like I said, it doesn't mean anything, man. It's gonna be here and gone the next day, man. Because somebody can steal that, or you could lose it, or whatever happened, you'll break it. Whatever happened to it, it'll be gone. And if you're chasing the money, man, it's easy come, easy go, man. You got to spend it to make it. So that's the whole point of you getting it, so you can spend it. So it's really no point of you giving your whole life over to trying to be rich, man, because the consequences that come with you trying to live that lavish lifestyle up of being rich, it's not going to be worth it once you attain that status, man. All right, they tell you in the industry all the time, hey, more money, more problems, man, and that's true to a T. If you can't peep that, just look at the struggles that these people have to go to keep that up, man, trying to chase that bag, man. All right, you got to be sufficient with what the Lord gave you. All right, verse 9, it says, "Lest I be full and deny thee, and say, who is the Lord? Or lest I be poor and steal and take the name of my power in vain." Right, so that's where the balance comes in, man. Because if you rich, you're not gonna need the Lord anymore, man. And that's the dilemma you get with these celebrities, man. These celebrities been in messed up situations, and they found a way out. They found a way to get their family out the hood, feed themselves, get to a point where they're comfortable in life, man. And they don't acknowledge how Bashem Yahushua anymore for getting them there, because he's the one that did that. They didn't do that on their own. They don't give any reverence to the Lord, man. They don't need him anymore. That's why it says they deny the Lord, man. They took the path of Satan to get them riches, man. So ultimately, they don't really need the Lord. But it says, "Or lest I be poor and steal and take the name of my power in vain." And that's the other side of that balance, man. You don't want to be poor out here either, because if you poor, man, you're gonna be cursing the Lord. You know, angry at Him for letting you be in that situation. You know, you're gonna have to resort to means of, you know, stealing, killing, you know, selling your soul, whatever it is that, you know, you gotta do to try to get yourself out that poor situation. And that's why, you know, the Lord has us apply balance, man, so we don't be either too rich or too poor. We satisfied with what is given to us, you know, right here and now, man. And you know, we get little blessings here and there, but at the end of the day, that's not our MO. You know, we're content with what the Lord gave us, man. Okay. Because like I said, man, if you all you care about is money, man, you pretty much making money your God, man. And that's going off to the T, man. Because then that makes you covetous, man. Because you gonna want more and more and more. Where it's gonna be like, all right, I want what he got, I want what she got, I want what they got. You know, I want everything, man. And that's a unrighteous spirit to be in, man. If you in that type of spirit, that's gonna cause you to be amongst the wicked. You know, the 2/3, man. 'Cause 2/3 have them spirits, man. And we've had examples of niggas like that come to this truth, man. We had a huge example of that this past year, man, with this nigga Maxi Pad, you know, the ex head of the GMS Atlanta camp, man. This dude was lusting after you know, trying to live that lavish lifestyle of you know, that rich guy status, you know, and he was, you know, thieving from his camp, man, you know, doing all types of wickedness with his camp, man. That's just one of many examples to show you that you know, that chasing after that money, you know, trying to look up that style, that lifestyle, man, is going to destroy you, man. All right. This is Ephesians 5:5. It reads, "For this ye know, that no whoremonger, nor unclean person, nor covetous man who is an idolater have any inheritance in the kingdom of Yahweh in the kingdom of Yahweh and of Yahweh." Right. So it says no whoremonger or unclean person, no covetous man, and that's that word covetous, man. You know, I'm gonna get that in the blue letter, because at the end of the day, that's what makes you you know, you lusting after, you know, wanting everything, man. All right, bear with me 1 second. All right, that word covetous. This is G4 122.
Strong's G 4123. Pleonectes.
All right, it says one eager to have more, especially what belongs to others, greedy of gain, covetous, man. And that's a wicked spirit to be in, man. Cause you always want the next thing, man. You just got something, man. Now you want something else, and then you want something else, and it gets to the point where, you know, you want so much that, you know, you willing to steal from a brother for it. You know, you ready to go rob something for it, even kill somebody for something, man, that they have, man. And that type of spirit isn't gonna make it into the kingdom of heaven. So, you know, brother had covetous spirits in the world, man. But, you know, we had to shed that whenever we cast off that old man, so that we can be born again, man, and renew ourselves in the spirit of Yahweh Shem Shah, so we can be more brotherly, man. You know, because that spirit will lead you down a terrible path, ultimately to your destruction, man. Okay, because you chasing after money. Like I said, that's making you an idolater, because that that then becomes it becomes, you know, idolatry, because you lusted after the money so much that it's now to become your god, man. And that right there will destroy you also, man. All right, you know, just a quick precept. I spoke on that scripture. This is 1 Timothy 6:10. And it reads, "For the love of money is the root of all evil, which while some coveted after, they have erred from the faith and pierced themselves through with many sorrows." Right. For the love of money is the root of all evil. For the love of money is what makes niggas sell their soul. It's what makes niggas rob. It's what makes niggas kill, sell drugs to their own mama or auntie, like this wicked ass nigga Future. You know, sell. You know, pretty much you destroying other people for your personal gain, or you destroying yourself for personal gain, man. That's what that scripture means, man. And it says, while some have coveted after, they have erred from the faith, man. They threw away their morals, you know, because their conscience is telling them that what they're doing is wrong, and they putting that to the side because their lust is so great that they're so greedy for this money that they're ready to throw everything away, man. Just become rich, man. And that's why you see these niggas be wearing these dark sunglasses in inside the buildings. Even nighttime with these dudes having these dark glasses, man, because they know that they compromise their morality for some paper, man. That's exactly what it is. It's just paper, you know. And there's no value behind it. So they didn't done all this wickedness to obtain that, and they destroyed themselves, man. That's why I said it. And they pierced themselves through with many sorrows, man. That's why they gotta, you know, be on all these drugs to escape the reality of what they've done, man. You know, they're rich like they wanted to, but now they didn't have a man pop them. Now they gotta live with that for the rest of their life, man. You know, they didn't kill somebody close to them, whether it be a family member or a childhood friend, or, you know, just whatever they had to do to obtain that, man. That they pierced themselves with many sorrows, and to put the ice on the cake with that, man. They've sealed their judgment for it, because through chasing that money, that's ultimately gonna make them take that RFID chip, which is the mark of the beast, that it reads in I'm gonna get that real quick since I spoke about it. Right? Revelation 13 and 16. It says, "And he causeth both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their forehead." Right. So they're gonna be wanting to take that chip to keep them riches, man. Putting the mark of the beast inside their right hand or their forehead, or whatever part of the body they decide to put that chip in, and that's gonna cause them to be destroyed, man. Because the Lord specifically told us not to take that chip, man. Okay, this is keep going. It said, "And that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the mark, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name," which we know that's that 666, man. You know, on the barcodes. You know, what's a example of that? You know, the barcode, man. That's the mark of the beast, man. You know, they're gonna implant that inside of you, man. That little RFID chip is gonna be inside of you, and you ain't gonna be able to buy or sell without that chip, man. And if you take that chip, you're gonna be destroyed, man. All right. It says, "Here is wisdom. Let him that hath understanding count the number of the beast, for it is the number of a man, and his number is 666." Which, you know, that's the 666, like I just said, man. All right, but it's a penalty for you to take that chip, man, because the Lord exclusively said, "Do not take that, man." And I'm gonna get the scripture. I'm gonna keep going. This is Revelation 14 and 9, and it said, "And the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, If any man worship the beast and his image, and receive his mark in his forehead or in his hand, the same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, which is poured out without mixture into the cup of his indignation, and he shall be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angels and in the presence of the Lamb. Right. So, that's one of the many sorrows that these people are gonna pierce themselves with, man. Cause you take that RFID chip, and you gonna taste the ICBM missile, man. You're gonna be destroyed through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, man. That's specifically to you so-called Negro, Latino, and Native Americans, man. Because that's who the real target for that chip is really for, man. So they can chip you ultimately to control your spirit, and then destroy you, man. Because they know if you take that chip, you're going to be destroyed, man. So that's why they push that, man. But, not to get all the way veered off the topic, but, the love of that money is going to have you take that RFID chip, though, man. And so you can't be covetous and try to chase this money, man, because at the end of the day, that's going to lead you to your own destruction, man. All right? So you can't be caught up in your lust, man, because then your lust is going to cause you to be destroyed. Put this a little bit over. All right. This is Proverbs 28:20. It reads, "A faithful man shall be abound with blessings, but he that maketh haste to be rich shall not be innocent," man. Right. So if you call yourself, a faithful man, if you're doing the work of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, it say you shall be abound with blessings, man, because the Lord's gonna bless you with little goodies here and there, man. The Lord will bless you with a little check, sometimes when you're in dire need of it, or even if you don't need it, he'll give you little goodies, just for being a faithful servant, man. But it says that he that hasteth to be rich shall not be innocent, man, because whatever judgment that you done dug the hole for you to be in, man, you gotta lay in that ditch, man. You gotta take whatever judgment you gonna get that you did, just like you sold your soul. Hey, you're not innocent. You're not innocent no more, man, because when the Lord comes to collect what is owed of you, you ain't got nothing to give. So hey, you gotta get judged for that, man. You gotta be destroyed, man. All right. So there's no cloak once you dedicate your life to trying to be rich, man. Because that's gonna cause you to do all unnatural things, man, and you're not gonna care about it until it's time for you to pay up what is owed, man. All right. Jump down to 23. 22, Salakia. It says, "He that hasteth to be rich have an evil eye, and considereth not that poverty shall come upon him." Right? Because you gonna that evil eye is gonna be that covetous eye, want to have everything that the next man has, looking down on your people that are not in that same boat as you, man. Like that nigga Diddy, man. Hey, Diddy call us average everyday citizens, man. He compared us to ants, man. They look at themselves as like gods right now, and they consider the average everyday man that's in a middle and low class of society as ants, man, worms and all that. They look down on our people. They laugh at them. They disgusted with them, man. But not knowing that soon to come, they're gonna be in that same boat again, man. They don't look at it in that way of I'm never gonna be poor again, man. That nigga Rick Ross says he's gonna be rich forever, man. Little does he know that he's gonna be back in the same boat as us when they crash this economy, man. Even if you take that chip, Esau can still take away your money, man. So you in a lose-lose situation once you put yourself in that boat. All right. You gotta understand that this money shit was made for a way for us to sustain ourselves, not to be leading our lives after, man. Okay. I'm gonna get one more scripture. I'm gonna close this out. I don't want to make this too long. All right. This is Ezekiel 7 and 29. Ezekiel 7 and 19. It says, they shall cast their silver in the streets, and their gold shall be removed. Their silver and their gold shall not be able to deliver them in the day of wrath. of the Lord, that's like it, shall not be able to deliver them in the day of the wrath of the Lord. They shall not satisfy their souls, neither shall they fill their bowels, because it is a stumbling block. It's like it is the stumbling block of their iniquity, right? So, you ain't gonna be able to buy yourself out of judgment once that day comes, man. Once society crashes, man, you're not gonna be able to save yourself anymore, man. Because the Lord already didn't cast that lot for you to be judged, man, to die whatever way he chooses you to die. So, hey, you Floyd Mayweathers, you LeBron James, you Michael Jordans, they got all this money. And you said you're gonna cast all that stuff in the street, man, because hey, $100 million of that paper money it's gonna be toilet paper in that day, man. Floyd walks around with that big ass duffel bag full of money. That's gonna be toilet tissue in that day, man. You ain't gonna be able to do nothing with that. You gonna have to burn that money for firewood. You might even have to eat that, man. But either way, it's not gonna do anything for you in the days of wrath, man. Because when your stomach touching, you ain't gonna be able to. You can't buy nothing no more because the money system's been crashed, man. So you gonna have to. It's not gonna satisfy you. It's not gonna do nothing. But be a hindrance unto you, because you know what you had to do to get that money, and we coming out here telling you, then the Lord is coming back. Repent, and you forsook that. You've been doing the things that you've been doing, and now you gotta live with it, and let the Lord do his job, have his way with you, man, because you messed up, man. You messed up, so you made that bed, you gotta lay in it, man. All right. I got one more precept, man. Just popped in my head. I thought I had wrote it down, man. But this the last scripture, and it's gonna put the nail on the head, man. All right. This is Proverbs 11:4, and it says, "Riches profit not in the day of wrath, but righteousness delivered from death," man. Right. It says riches profit not in the day of wrath, man. So just like the last scripture said, man. No matter how much money you got, it's not going to mean anything in the day of wrath, man, because, like I said, you can't bribe your How About Shemi Awashai with any type of money to get yourself out of the judgment that you just did, man, because it's sealed. You didn't pave the way for you to be on that path of destruction. So once you get to that finish line and judgment is waiting for you at the end, you can't buy your way out of that, man. All right? But it says righteousness. But righteousness delivered from death, man. So the only way to get out of this death that's coming is to come back to your How About Shemi Awashai, man. Forsake the world, put off all the things of the world, put off the old man, that covetous spirit, that get rich without trying spirit, and serve your How About Shemi Awashai to the best of your ability, man. And be content with what the Lord gave you. Whatever that he gave you, you gotta be sufficient with it, man. Don't ask for more than what you need, man, because at the end of the day, that's all you're supposed to have, man. If the Lord wants you to have more, you have more, man. All right. So the Lord willing, that was edifying. I pray that the Lord keep allowing me to bring these lessons out, man. Abaratazai, they edifying. I just want to give all honor, praise, and glory to Yahweh Shemi Awashai. Double honors to my apostle, elders of Great Millstone, that taught me this truth and that rule well. And peace and salutation to you fellow laborers that's pushing this word in all righteousness and sincerity, man. Shalom.